I'm picking up on a feminine energy who's been going through something very, very unique. It's something that you don't speak about. It's very, very private. I'm getting that this is between you and God. And this energy is centered around your heart chakra. Whoever you are here to live life in the 5D. This is where your magic is. This is where your power is. This is where you feel the most creative, where you feel the most joyous or confident. And I'm getting that your energy is very, very unique because when you step out into the world, your heart space is the first thing that people see, it's the first thing that people identify, but it's also the first thing that people try to attack. You've come in contact with a person, a place, a thing, this could even be a group of people whose main goal is to make sure that you do not live your life through your heart space. And this can manifest in many, many different ways. Maybe this is through you going through a series of breakups, of you literally being heartbroken, and in the process, people shattering an aspect of yourself, the way that you would like to live your life, the way that you would like to experience love in your lifetime. This can manifest in you going through betrayals in friendship, betrayals in family. There's something really, really heavy when it comes to your heart space. If your heart could talk, okay, there would be so many stories. But the beautiful thing about this is that this energetic center is extremely resilient. The heart space is living, it's breathing, and it has consciousness. And every single day that you wake up, your heart is beating for you. It never stops, okay? This is why there's such an attack on this space energetically. This is also why people will come into your life to try to deter you from living on this timeline or this energetic frequency. Because this is where you experience nirvana. This is where you experience your highest timeline. So I don't know who you are, but your spiritual team wants you to keep your heart place intact. Your spiritual team wants you to really, really begin to consider what living from your heart space really looks like. When you move about in the world, knowing that you are loved, knowing that you are protected, knowing that there's nothing that anyone can really take from you. Because whoever you are, I just keep getting that you are a giver, okay? Your energy is very big. I'm getting this image of like this cup overflowing with water. You have poured your energy, your love, your support into so many different people, but it almost feels like you have encountered way more takers than you have encountered people who are givers like yourself. And when this happens, there's a shift where you get to decide if you want to return energy or if you want to maintain your own frequency. This has always been your battle in life. This is how the enemy approaches you. This is how lower level entities approach you. They approach you trying to knock you off of your 5D frequency. They approach you trying to get you to move from your heart space to a lower level of energy so that you can be a vibrational match for them. But you're not here to do that. And if you have been doing that, it's almost like your spiritual team wants you to really understand what's going on spiritually because everything is an exchange. And more often than not, people will invite you to misery, hoping that you will accept the invitation. So you have to be very, very mindful of that. Whoever you are extremely powerful, and your power is in your ability to love. A lot of times when we think about the energy of love, we look at it externally. We look at what we can give to other people. And this oftentimes will leave you feeling fragmented because whoever you are, you have a lot of abilities. I'm even getting the word healer very, very clearly. But it's almost as if your healing abilities, your love, your power, your spiritual gift has either been misused or you were taught by caregivers, by guardians, by your family, by people to give so much of your energy without filling your own cup. And this is why your spiritual team is coming through very, very heavy, because it's almost like you're going through this energy of rediscovery. Everything that you put out into the universe is finding its way back to you, but it's finding its way back to you in different ways, through different people, through different sources of abundance. Your abundance, your love, your gifts, your prosperity are not tied to the people that you may believe that they're tied to. Because there's almost like this energy of restriction where you feel as if you have to move a certain way. You feel as if you have to over identify with a role in your life in order to be fed, in order to be well watered. But that is not true, okay? Your focus at this stage of your life is self-love. It's pouring into yourself. This is a very, very powerful time for a lot of souls who are on this journey where you're learning how to fill your own cup once and for all. So this may be very, very triggering, not only for people who are very close to you, who was used to you performing and used to you being in a certain type of energy, but also to yourself, because this is going to feel like foreign territory. But the more that you do this, you're going to notice that this is your natural rhythm. This is your natural state. Whoever you are, you were designed to live your life through your heart space. And because of that, the greatest challenge that you're going to run into is choosing to lower your energy or choosing to stay on your path, to stay on your own frequency. And what's so interesting about spiritual energy and how it manifests in the physical realm, this energy will take many, many different forms. This energy will show up in people that you love to get you to trade your destiny, to get you to trade in your timeline for someone else's. It's a form of destiny swapping, but not in the way that you may think. It's energetic. It's getting you to be in a different frequency. It's getting you to forget who you are. It's getting you to exchange your happiness, your vitality, your peace, your ability to know that you are safe and protected for that of a psyche that is full of fear, that is full of competition, that is full of you kind of blocking off your heart space to new opportunities, to new energy, to new love. So I don't know what story you have been either telling yourself or what story someone is trying to get you to believe about yourself. But if anything that you're being told or anything that you're taking in is bringing you to a state of fear, this is something that you need to release. Because whoever you are, you don't have anything to fear on the physical plane. You are absolutely protected. And I feel like your spiritual team is going to be showing up in your life in a really, really interesting way to show you this. Because I keep picking up on this energy of rediscovery, okay? I'm also getting that certain things that were forgotten are going to be reappearing on your path to let you know that the energy is clear. Because when we look at this spiritually, it's almost like you're getting back in sync, or you're finding certain aspects of yourself. You're remembering what it feels like to feel joy. You're remembering what it feels like to feel peace or to be at peace. So if this is you and if you're resonating with this message, you're going to be experiencing a lot of heart chakra upgrades at this time. And this is a very, very rewarding experience to go through on your path, but it may also be extremely painful. Because when you work with heart level energy, you have to tap deep into the emotions that you want to bury, the emotions that may be a little bit challenging for you to sift through. But anything that's coming up at this time is to really help you to soften your heart space. This is the only way that you're going to be able to create from a pure place. It's the only way that you're going to be able to receive is by opening up, literally opening your hands to receive what it is that the universe has for you. Because for some reason, it's almost like you're standing at the edge and you're being asked to jump into a new timeline or to jump into a new reality where you have to be more open, where you have to stop telling yourself this story of you being unlovable or of you being betrayed or of you going through a lot of the things that you went through that make you who you are today. But believe it or not, the people who walked you through these experiences, they would love for you to live life with your heart hardened. That ex of yours that betrayed you or broke your heart, they would love for you to be so damaged that you not give love an equal chance when it appears on your path. The people in your life who rejected you or who brought this energy of contrast that you have been working through and healing through, that was their whole purpose. You have to remove the person, you have to remove the vessel, you have to look at the energy. And once you begin to identify what the energy is, it is fear. When you strip it down to what it actually is, it is fear. And it is fear asking you to believe in it. But whoever you are here to live on the frequency of love. And your energy has to be very, very massive for so many people, places, and things to try to get you to forget that. So just pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to how things begin to show up in your life because there is this energy of rediscovery. This could be positive or this could be a little bit challenging. You could be rediscovering positive aspects of yourself, but there can also be aspects of yourself that are from a lower timeline, that are from a more challenging time in your life, that is seeking to be integrated. So look at everything through the lens of love or fear. How would you move about in the world knowing that you are protected? Knowing that there's nothing that you have to fear on this physical plane. And even if you come in contact with some type of contrast, it's still working for your highest good. Because another thing that happens with souls like you who have a massive heart space, who are here to live through the heart chakra, is that you will go through so much rejection in your life. And that rejection will begin to wear on you. You'll begin to question your worth, your beauty, your talents. But rejection is also protection. Anything that is a no is just moving out of your way so that you can find your yes. Any person that doesn't align with you or rejects you or does not choose you is moving out of your way so that you can find the person who will or the opportunity that is a better fit for you. And it feels like this is the shift that you are going through. So when it comes to this energy of rediscovery, I feel like you're going to come in contact with a lot more positive energy, with people, places, and things that really breathe life into you, that let you know that you are exactly who you think you are. So if you're in this place where you feel fragmented, or you feel as if you poured so much of your time, your energy, your resources into different people, places, and things over the course of your journey, and you've been waiting for them to return, you've been waiting for these people to show up in your life and to reciprocate your energy, you're being guided to let that go. Because whoever you are so loved that the universe is returning every single thing that you deserve, every single thing that you have poured out into the world, into people, it's being returned to you. But it may not come from the source that you think it's going to come from. This is why you have to be in an energy of detachment. Because living from the heart space literally only requires you to do that. It requires you to honor yourself, to honor your truth, to speak when you know you need to speak, to be silent when you know you need to be silent, to truly, truly honor your connection to the divine in the way that you do everything. And all the other details will be worked out. So it's almost like there's this shift that's happening in your life where you're going to begin to take your attention off the external world and really, really get serious about your internal work. I'm just picking up on lots of heart chakra meditations, lots of purging, lots of crying, maybe, lots of journaling. But this is all going to be an energetic release. It's going to make you feel lighter. It's going to make you feel more like yourself. Because whoever you are supposed to be living on the lighter side of life. You are supposed to be having a very, very high vibrational experience. So begin to look at your life through this lens. Begin to look at who's coming into your life to align with your energy and who's coming into your life to take you off of your path. So if you are in this place of, being really reclusive or spending time to yourself, you're going through a hermit mode, this is not punishment. This is not isolation. This is not a stage of loneliness. This is self-discovery. This is God literally trying to get you very, very acclimated with your own frequency, with your own vibration, with your own thoughts, so that when you do mix your energy with other people, you know what's yours and you know what's not yours. You're not confused. Nobody can destiny swap with you by getting you off of your frequency or getting you to energetically agree with something that does not align with who you truly are. So whoever you are, you have a very beautiful and you have a very massive heart space. That is your gift. That is literally your gift from the divine. And you're being guided to guard that with everything, because that is the key to your success. It's the key to your abundance. It's literally the key to you creating the life of your dreams. And because of that, you will come in contact with people who both recognize this in you and who will breathe life into your heart center, and people who will affect you in such a way that they want you to step out of this frequency in order to deter you from your divine timeline, from your signature timeline. But your spiritual team is literally putting a stop to this. So if you're in this place where things are being removed, you feel like there's timeline shifts, that's exactly what's happening. God is removing you from people, places, and things that do not align with your authentic frequency, because you are here to align with everything that has your name on it. And in order for you to do that, you have to be living through your heart space. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and end the reading here. I hope this finds the divine feminine that it was intended for. If you resonated with this message, please be sure to hit the like button on your way out. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. But thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.